We've got a full body beginner strength training workout today. All you need is a set of light dumbbells, a mat, and either a chair or couch, something that you can put your feet on. For the first circuit, we're gonna work on balance and upper body. So grab your light set of dumbbells and let's do it. All right, first exercise we got, making sure the heels are on the ground, side steps, getting that heart rate up. Making sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. All right, 15-second rest. Now grab your dumbbells. Bring one foot forward. Make sure that all the weight's in the front leg. Sit as low as you can, squeeze the shoulder blades back, and you're gonna curl straight up. Let's do it. 30 seconds. We're gonna go 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest in between each exercise. Here, same thing, focus on squeezing your shoulder blades back and down, elbows in nice and tight, and grip the dumbbells nice and hard. If you have knee problems, feel free to sit up a little bit higher. But if you can, sit a little bit lower. We'll get a little bit more leg work in. All right, bring it up, 15 seconds rest. Now switch to the other side. Do the same thing, but now with a press. If you can't use the dumbbells, then you can either use body weight, or if that's too much for your shoulders, then you can stick with the curls, all right? Let's do it, 30 seconds. Same position, other leg with a press. Same thing, all that weight's gonna be in the front leg. Make sure you're pushing through the heel, making sure that arch is down, and dig that foot into the ground to increase your balance. And rest. All right, drop the dumbbells, unless you wanna hold them for the side steps. We are back to our side to side. All right, let's do it. Make sure you're sticking that butt back, all the weight in the heels. Big step out, making sure your toes are facing straight forward. Trying to get that heart rate up, so go nice and fast. Same thing, if you have knee problems, then don't bend the knees quite so much. And then same thing, make sure you're keeping the heels down, sticking the butt back to save the knees. And rest, good job. Back to our dumbbells. Back to all the weight in the front leg, elbows in nice and tight, curl straight up. All right, 30 seconds. Squeezing the shoulder blades back and down. Make sure you're pushing through that heel and focus on trying to squeeze the butt. And shake it out. Other leg, all the way in the front foot, press it straight up. Getting that heart rate up right away, burn some more calories. All right, let's do it. Remember, the lower you sit, the harder it'll be. Just make sure that weight is in the heel, and then focus on trying to squeeze your butt. And rest, 15 seconds. All right, we got one more set each of those. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, all the weight in the heels, side steps. Nice big deep breaths in. All right, let's do it. Last circuit here. Make sure those feet are facing straight forward, butt back. Try and squeeze the glutes here too. The more you can squeeze your glutes, the more your knees will thank you. Done with those. Last round with the dumbbells. All the weight in the front leg and curl. Deep breaths in. All right, let's do it. Shake it out. One more set with the press, and then we're gonna be on the mat working the core. All right, all that weight in the front leg. And press it up. Last 30 seconds here, crank them out. All right, right after this move, we're gonna go straight down onto the mat, into a side plank. Get that core nice and strong. So have your mat ready. Whew, all right, good job, guys. Drop those dumbbells down. Find your mat. We've got elbow below the shoulder. Suck the lower abs in, and you're just gonna hold, okay? Let's do it. So, starting on your knees, making sure you're squeezing this shoulder blade back and down. If it's bothering your shoulder, it's because your shoulder is not in the right position. And then don't let your elbow be all the way out here. That'll bother your neck. Elbow is going to be tucked in right below the shoulder. If this is too easy, feel free to move it up to your feet. But remember, form is everything, so I'd rather you do it with good form. Whew, all right, good job. Flip it over. Same thing, other side. Elbow below the shoulder. Suck the lower abs in nice and tight and hold. All right, let's do it. So suck in, push that elbow down nice and hard. You should feel it right through the side torso. Getting that core nice and strong. That way it'll limit your back problems. All right, good job. Now flip it over to your back. We've got, push your stomach out, one leg out at a time. If you need to, you can put your hands behind your back, but focus on pushing the stomach out so that your muscles protect you and you don't need to. So if you feel this in your back, then feel free to bring the legs a little bit higher. The lower your legs are to the ground, the harder it's gonna be. So remember, pushing that back all the way down. All right, good job. Now sit it up. Here, shoulders are gonna be forward. Same thing, suck the lower abs in. You're gonna go as far back as you can and then pull it back up. Right there, so it'll be a half sit up. All right, let's do it. So shoulders are gonna be forward on this one. Suck the lower abs in. You don't wanna go all the way back. This is actually harder because you're having to use your core to stop yourself from going all the way down. You can only go to there and then back up, no problem. Each time you do this workout, you'll just want to go a little bit lower and a little bit lower. You should be feeling those hip flexors too. They work with your lower abs, so that's a good thing. All right, flip it back over. We got 2 more sets just like that. Back to our side plank. Elbow below the shoulder, squeeze the shoulder blade back and down. so you feel it through here. All right, 30 seconds. Suck the abs in nice and tight. Dig that elbow down. Make sure the shoulder blade is squeezed back and down too. Other side. Elbow below the shoulder. Squeeze the shoulder blade back and down. Suck the abs in. 30 seconds. Flip it back to your back. Push the stomach out. One leg out at a time. Remember, if you need to, you can put your hands down. But if you don't need to, try not to. It'll be harder without. Job. Hip flexors are burning. Back to our shoulders forward, abs in, half sit-ups. Let's do it. Good job. We got one more set of each of those. And we're on to the legs and hips. So last set, side plank, elbow below the shoulder, abs in, dig the elbow down, feel it through the sides. I'm gonna go up to the feet on this one. Feel free to stay on your knees. Elbow below the shoulder, squeeze the shoulder blade back and down, suck the abs in, dig the elbows down. Alright, good job, done with those. Last set. Push the stomach out, one leg out at a time. If you start to feel it in your back as those muscles get tired, just keep those legs up higher. Last one. Shoulders forward, abs in, half sit-ups. Let's do it. Crank them out, burn out that core. So right after this, we'll need our chair. We're gonna put our feet on and work the hips. Good job, 15 seconds rest. Next exercise, we got our incline bridges. So feet on top, big squeeze at the butt all the way up. If you don't have a chair, that's totally fine. You can do the same thing with the feet down on the ground. The higher the chair is, the harder it's gonna be. The important part is getting the butt all the way up to the ceiling. Big squeeze of the glutes up. Feel it through the hamstrings and the glutes. All right, now flip it to your side. And work the side glute. Here, toes facing straight forward, lock the knees out. Raise straight up. Make sure you're not leading with the toes. Try and lead with that heel. That way we're getting the glutes. Let's do it. So try and keep that knee totally straight. The straighter the knee is, the harder it'll be on the muscles. So you want to tighten the quad, which is going to be locking the knee out. So you feel it through here, and then keeping that heel up so that we get that glute. Good job. Flip it over, other side. Knees straight, toes facing straight forward, lead with the heel, raise straight up. Always remember to try and suck the lower abs in just a little bit. That'll help protect your lower back. And then do it nice and controlled. Try not to use momentum. Try not to let the foot touch the bottom foot at the bottom. Make those muscles work right through here. Good job. Flip it over, hands right below the shoulders. You kick the foot straight to the ceiling. Try and extend that knee all the way up and then squeeze the butt at the top. If this is too hard on your wrists, feel free to go into this position, either way. Same thing, suck those lower abs in just a little bit. And rest, good job. Same thing, other side. We really want the glutes strong because that's gonna help protect your knees and your back. So if you have either of those problems, and you can't do enough glutes. In your everyday life, you always just want to be focusing on trying to squeeze your glutes. Good job. We got 2 more sets just like that, and you are done. So finish it strong. Back to our bridges. So pushing through those heels. Big squeeze of the butt all the way up. If you don't have a chair or that feels too hard, then you'll do the exact same thing on the ground. So make sure you're not just going to there. All the way up. All right. Flip it over. Got our knees straight, toes forward, raise straight up. So if you're in the right position, you shouldn't be going too far up. If you're going all the way up here, then you're leading with your toes, and that's not what we want. We want to lead with the heel, so it shouldn't be too big of a range of motion, just right to about there. Remember, bring it down nice and controlled. Don't use momentum. Make those muscles work. Good job. Flip it over. To our donkey kicks. Hands below the shoulders. Kick straight up to the ceiling. If you need to, be down to the elbows. And go suck those lower abs in just a little bit. And then always make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. If you feel it's in your neck right now, it's just because your shoulders are up here. We want them down there. All right, good job. 15 seconds rest. Same thing, other side. Love this exercise because the other hip is having to stabilize. You're getting some good glute work on both sides. We got one more set of each and you guys are done. Let's burn out those glutes. Last set. Big squeeze of the butt all the way up. Good job, done with those. Last set on the side. Raise straight up. Lock the knee out, toes forward, leading with the heel. Other side. minute. Hands below the shoulders, suck the abs in, kick straight up. Burn those glutes out. Alright. 30 seconds left. Alright, crank it out. Awesome job, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to get the next workout and comment below to let me know how this workout went.